And we are back for the final game of the NJCAA tournament here at Chattanooga State, District 1, Region 7. Walter State Lady Senators versus Roane State Lady Raiders. I'm Hunter Talley alongside JD Shoemate. JD, I got a quick pregame interview with Coach David Craigle of the Walter State Lady Senators. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm here with Coach David Craigle. Coach, #1 seed making it versus #7 seed today. Probably you didn't see that coming, but how are you going to get this final win to this afternoon?
Anything can happen in the tournament. You know, Roane's playing really well. We're hoping we can withstand the way they're playing. They're doing a great job, and same as before. You're just trying to win by one in advance. You know, now you win this one, you get to go to the national tournament in Texas. That's what you've been playing for all year long.
Right. So I saw number 32, Sarah Vucevic. After yesterday's game, she had a boot on her foot. Any problems with her foot?
She's been playing for the last 7 ball games with a stress fracture in her foot. She's a pretty tough kid.
Yeah, that sounds.
And you know, she doesn't want to sit out. We've had her checked numerous times, and she's just tough. That's all I can say. She's old school like me.
Thank you, Coach.
You bet.
Good job on that one, Hunter. And I understand you have another one, right?
Yeah, I was doing work pregame. I'm trying to get out here and do everything.
Apparently. So we'll see Hunter's interview with Monica Bowles now, head coach of the Roane State Lady Raiders.
Coach Monica Bowles. Monica, y'all have played the most games in the tournament so far. You're going into the finals. Tough overtime win last night against Chat State. What's the plan of getting the #1 seed team knocked off to finish this Cinderella story?
Well, we're used to doing things the hard way. It seems like we take the long way around on everything. So no surprise that, we've had to play the most and all. But, I think our kids they're focused. They're really glued in. They're excited about the opportunity today. And we're just blessed to be in the position that we're in. And we're going to go out there and leave it all on the floor today.
So Walter State, they're a big offensive team. How is your defense going to have to step up and make the changes that they need to be making?
Yeah, we just can't leave any assignment undone today. We can't have that oops, I forgot, or oops, I'm in the wrong position. We've just got to be on top of our game, and we're capable of doing that. I think we're going to have a good outing today. I'm excited about it. It should be a good game.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, good job, Hunter. And now we'll introduce the starting lineups for the Roane State Lady Raiders.
Number 3, Autumn Monkhouse. Number 4, Rachel Lane. Number 11, Amber Lee Zeller. Number 23, Cynthia Nossum. And number 32, Monet Mays.
And for the Walter State Lady Senators, coached by David Craigle, we'll have number 12, Jasmine Herndons, a sophomore guard. Number 15, Amber Thompson, a sophomore guard. Number 30, Onisha Turner, a sophomore forward. Number 32, Sarah Vujicic, a sophomore guard. And number 34, Tamia Curry, a freshman forward.
JD, if you were listening to that pregame interview, Roane State, they're the Cinderella story. They're number 7 seed in the final.
I don't think anybody expected them to end up in this point. They knocked off Chattanooga State last night in overtime. I mean, they have played their hearts out just to get to this final game, and we'll see today if they can complete the Cinderella story.
Yeah, me and you both had that game last night. Roane State pulled it out right there at the end. It actually came down to the very last second. Chattanooga State had the ball, just couldn't get it in the bucket.
Yeah, and Nossum knocked down that final free throw to give them the 1-point lead in overtime to seal that one. And I'll tell you, that was a fun game to call.
Absolutely. I hope this one's a good one, too. Because I know yesterday's game for Walter State, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, Walter State yesterday came out and just walked all over Cleveland, and they showed why they deserve to be here in this final game. And there's Sarah Vujicic, and she's had an amazing weekend so far.
Yeah, so if you heard from Coach David Craigle, she actually has worn a boot after every game, and I finally asked him, I was like, what's up with that? Apparently she has a fractured foot.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me earlier, and it's very impressive she's come out with this level of play with a fractured foot.
Yeah, leading scorer. She's doing great.
Yeah. So we'll get set for tip-off here. Roane State wearing red and blue. Walter State in the white jerseys with blue trim. Looks like the tip-off will go between Gossam.
You can already see the height advantage right there.
And Jasmine Herndon. Yeah, Gossam has a definite size advantage over everyone on the court today. And Roane State wins a tip, passed in and broken up there by Amber Thompson. Good job getting in the way of that pass. That would have been an easy bucket. And we'll see the inbound here from Lane. I'm sorry, from Monkhouse inbounding. She'll inbound to Gossam. Gossam backs down. No good on the turnaround. Rebounded by Herndon. She'll take it the other way. And Herndon blocked by Gossam at the rim. Wow.
She had a big second half game for the Lady Raiders yesterday, so
yes, she
we're
did.
looking to her have a big game today.
Should we want to keep your eyes on offense and defense because nobody's really going to be able to go over her with ease. And shot no good by Tamia Curry as Roane State takes it the other way. And Monkhouse looking for an opening. She'll pass it out to Gossam. I'm sorry, it's Mona Mays on the perimeter. Monkhouse back with the ball. She'll get a screen from Mays. Passes it inside. Herndon steals. And she's on the fast break. Finishes for two. Make that a 2-0 lead for the Walker State Senators here in the first quarter of this championship game.
Yeah, good fast break transition right there for the Lady Senators.
Monkhouse bringing it across half court. She'll pass it off to Lane. Lane about lose their dribble, has to take it from the knees, and it's tipped. Roane State will keep possession.
Yeah, Rachel Lane was almost in a bind right there.
Yeah, I think her eyes got a little bit ahead of her feet there. As Monkhouse inbounds it, gets the pass back from Lane.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
And Lane's taking it inside. She's stripped, and that'll be a foul.
Walter State foul number 32.
So Lane draws the foul. Vujicic fouls. She'll go to the line for two. These two, she could tie the game up. First one's good. And Hunter, another one we haven't talked about yet today, but another lady out here that had a great game was Amber Lee Zeller the other day. Put up the most points for her team and led her team to a win in the first round of this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a big three-point shooter. If she can get that three-point shot down packed, she'll be a good one.
Yeah, she couldn't quite get it going yesterday. We'll see if she's able to get anything going here in the championship round as Herndon dribbles around the top of the key. She'll pass out to Curry. And inside to Curry, and Curry will take it up, miss. Good defense from Lane, but they get the offensive rebound. Vujicic goes inside, and she misses. Nelson with the defense.
JD, if you notice, I don't think that hit the rim, so the shot clock was right 3 right there.
Yeah, they were right at the end of the shot clock. They would have gotten it back, but it had to be a quick putback. Monkhouse looking for an opening. She'll pass it over to Lane. And Lane passed it to Zeller. And Zeller starts to drive inside, but comes back up the top, and she'll kick it into Gossam, and then it'll be collected by Lane, and finishes for two. What a finish for Lane on the tip there. Herndon kicks it over Vujicic. And rebound by Monkhouse. Monkhouse bringing it up court. Roane State leading 3-2 in the early minutes of this first quarter.
Oh.
And that'll bounce off of Mona May's foot there. So Walter State will have possession.
It was a wide pass. She reached her hand out there and knocked it right on her foot.
Yeah,
kicked her right out of bounds.
Wasn't quite able to collect that one as we get the inbound here. Herndon will bring it up court.
Coach David Krager went ahead and took his jacket off. He's already sweating over there.
Can't blame him. It's a high-pressure situation here. Number 15, Amber Thompson with a shot. No good. Rebounded by Tamia Curry down low, but can't finish the putback. And Gossam gets the rebound. She passes to Monkhouse. She falls, and Monkhouse kicks it to Zeller.
You know, to be honest, these rebound situation, I think Gossam, she's going to have all the rebounds down low because nobody's as tall as her on the court.
Yeah, she can get some offensive rebounds going. Gossam takes a three, no good there. And she'll go in transition, and almost had an open basket there, but Tamia Curry couldn't quite the pass, and she'll kick it back out to Herndon to reset. Herndon gets a screen. She drives all the way to the rim. Gossam with the defense. Not good enough, though, and Herndon will score 2.
Yeah, Gossam doesn't want to get in any kind of foul trouble right here in the first quarter.
Well, we noted yesterday she does a great job of playing defense without fouling, so we'll see if Walter State's able to force her into some fouls today, and that'll be an illegal screen. Oh, I'm sorry, double dribble.
It was a carry over there. I do believe it was a carry.
Sorry, I'm getting my signals all mixed up.
No,
You're
it's
right,
all right.
that was a carry. And Herndon will kick it to Vujicic on the wing. She'll shoot, and she's good. Make it a 7-3 lead now for Walter State. As Monkhouse brings it across half court, she'll kick it over to Lane. And back to Lane. Lane's going to drive, kick it out to Zeller. Zeller thought about taking the three, no, but great rebound there by Mona Mays, and almost picked up a second, but not able to hold on to it, and Herndon will bring it up court. Not a lot going on offense for this Roane State team early on here, Hunter.
Yeah, it's not. They're going to have to get their offenses going because Walter State, they'll start hitting these big threes like this one right here.
And wow.
Wide open right there from number 15, Amber Thompson.
Now it makes it 10-3. Walter State in the lead. She'll kick it back to Zeller. Zeller's going to kick it inside. Gossam gets it, touch pass, and no good by Mona Mays from the corner. And Herndon's going to go, and she will lose it. And Roane State will take possession. Referees will confer here. Let's make sure.
Wow.
We have blocking call. Walter State still in possession.
One ref had a charge, one ref had a blocking foul. They decided to go with the blocking foul against Gossam.
We'll see Chat and Ashley checking in now for the first time today for Autumn Monkhouse. And we'll also see Pia Kubi checking in for the Roane State Lady Raiders. Good defense there by, so who was that? That was Mays on the defense. Now Pia Kubi up top. She's going to pass it off to Lane. And Lane will drive Lorraine. And no good, but she'll draw the foul. Scores till 10-3.
So Rachel Lane will go to the line for the Lady Raiders.
Her first personal, team second.
I believe this is her second trip to the line today.
So as of now, JD, it's 10-3. Now 10-4, and that lady right there has scored all 4 points for Roane State.
Yeah, you're right. Rachel Lane trying to put her team on her back here, but she's going to need some help from her teammates if they're going to win this championship. She lines up for a second, and it's good. Now just a 5-point game. Walter State leads 10-5. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in this first quarter. Herndon will bring it up court again. Pass out to Vujicic on the wing. She'll get a screen. And down low, that's Anisha Turner finishing it out underneath the basket. 12-5 now. 3:48 to go here in this first quarter. And Mays gets it down low, and she hits it, but I think there's going to be a foul before the shot.
Yep. Foul's on number 30. Turner. As number 40, Shannon. Kalia Shannon checks in for the Lady Senators.
See a Pia Kubi inbounding.
As you see David just giving it to the Senators.
And Lane gets it, kicks out Ashley. Ashley to Zeller. Zeller from 3. And she's good. That's her first 3 today. Make it 12-8 now.
JD, that's exactly what you were just talking about. She needs to stay hot.
Yeah, you gotta be able to hit those 3-point shots. Especially yesterday, she had none. They were still pull out the win, but they're gonna need that today against this Walter State team. And Zeller from 3, no, she'll think about it. Go drive baseline, and that'll be a travel. And now we'll see Herndon bring it back to court for those Senators. And Herndon taking a drive, and she will stop. Kicks it to Vujicic, who takes a shot. What a shot by Vujicic for 2.
That was a long 2-pointer.
14-8 now. Walter State in lead, 6-point lead here. And Zeller gets it outside, kicks it back into Mays. Mays didn't go down low. And Nada will finish underneath the basket, but gets the offensive rebound. Throws up another. That one didn't go, and that one will be rebounded by the Senators. Herndon brings it up court on the fast break. She's going to kick it out to Vujicic from the corner. 3.
That's a 3.
17-8 now. Walter State takes a 9-point lead off of that Sarah Vujicic's 3. That's now, like I said, 17-8. 2:08 left in the first quarter.
She already has 8 points, JD. She
Already
has what Roane State has.
Yeah, she's got almost half the points for her team here. Sarah Vujicic trying to make sure this Walter State team comes out here champions. If you're just out joining us, you're watching the District 1 Region 7 TCCAA Championships. This is the women's game. We just saw the Motlow State Bucks beat the Southwest Tennessee Salukis in the men's bracket. They'll move on to NJCAA National Tournament. Walter State Lady Senators trying to do the same here in the women's bracket against the Roane State Lady Raiders. Come back to timeout. Walter State will inbound, or I'm sorry, Roane State will inbound the ball. Pia Kubi inbounding. It looks like you got Lindsey Mason out there now for Lee Zeller. And Mason kicks it back to Pia Kubi. And she kicks it inside, but stolen by Vujicic. What an athletic move to get that pass. And all the way by Herndon, and she finishes on the fast break. 3-on-1 there, Hunter.
Wow. You know what? I think she just used her speed right there to get around.
Score's now 19-8 with 1:25 left in the first. Pia Kubi kicks it over to Mason. Mason calling for a screen, doesn't get it, but she'll kick inside and back to Pia Kubi on the perimeter, and she'll take a 3. No good. Rebounded by Herndon. And that'll be a jump ball. Referees award possession to Walter State Lady Senators.
Yeah, she definitely went straight to the basket.
We'll see Diamond Forrest entering the game for the first time today for the Lady Senators.
So we got number 22 inbounding the ball. Esmond.
Herndon brings it across half court now. Lady Center setting up the play. She'll get a screen. And Vujicic gets tied up, and that'll be a travel. Lady Raiders take it over. And Pia Kubi bringing it up court. And shot from Pia Kubi, no good from the elbow, but rebounded by Lane. Shortest player on the court running and gobbling up that rebound. And Mason for 2 over Vujicic. What a move. That'll cut it to a 9-point lead, 19-10. Walter State leads with 20 seconds to go. This will likely be the last possession of this quarter. As Herndon sets up at the top of the key, 10 to go now. Herndon dribbles in. Up, no good. And rebounded by Lady Raiders, and that'll be into the first quarter. Your score, 19-10. Walter State leads a Cinderella team, Roane State. Hunter, what do you think Roane State needs to do to be able to generate a little more offense here?
You know, they're not doing that bad. I mean, it's 10-19. It's a 9-point game. You're 7 seed versus the number 1 seed, excuse me, and you're only 9 points down. I think they're doing okay. I think they need to step it up on defense.
I think they need to step it up on defense.
Yeah, I think so, because if Gossam is in the game, they're going to try to go down low to her, get the easy 2, especially because nobody's tall enough. That was on the court that particular time. But it looks like, you know, you never know who's going to come back out on the court. But at the time, Gossam was the person to go to down low. So if they can keep that up, I think they just need to start forcing the Lady Senators to take shots that they don't want to take. As we start the second quarter of this ladies final.
And remember, Walter State won the tips, so Roane State with possession here at the beginning of the quarter. And as we get in the quarter, Pia Cooley looking for a pass, and she'll drive inside and stop. Passes out to Mason. Mason calling screen, doesn't get it, so she'll drive, stop, and she'll kick it over to Lane. And nothing going so far for this Roane State team. It'll be stolen away, and that was Tamia Curry getting a hand in there.
So, like I was saying, they were trying to go to Gossam down low, but just, wow.
And shot from Vujicic, no good. Gossam with the rebound. She'll take it up court. And she kicks it over actually to Kapia Kubi. Kapia Kubi hits a 3.
Amber Apia Kubi.
So just a 6-point lead now for Walter State, 19-13 now. 9 minutes to go here in this second quarter.
And I love it how Monica Bowles is over there in this cheering on her defense.
Yeah, Monica Bowles is a very energetic coach. Seems to be very close to her team. And as we get a shot from deep from Emma Thompson.
That was her second 3.
Now 22-13, Walter State in the lead. Pia Kubi stops for 2. No good in the mid-range, but gobbled up by Gossam down low, gets a putback.
Yeah, no one right now is as big as her on the court. Why would you not go to her? Good offensive rebound.
And as you say that, Hunter, I watched Coach David Craigle send Diamond Forrest to the scorer's table. Looks like he's trying to combat the threat of Gossam down low as we get Herndon going baseline. She'll kick it back out to Vujicic on the perimeter. No good from deep. Gossam gets the rebound.
You know, Sarah usually hits those shots.
Yeah, she's missed 2 straight now after having 2 in the first quarter. As we get Lane collecting the ball. I'm sorry, Mason. Mason kicks it back to Lane. And Lane almost stopped on defense there. Goes baseline and kicks it to Gossam, but intercepted by Thompson.
I think that pass right there was stolen because of Gossam, because she did not step up into the pass. She just stood there and waited on the ball. She has to go get that ball.
And we're seeing Amber Thompson have a very good start to this game so far.
I think that was a foul right there on number 12, Chatton Ashley.
So we'll see Diamond Forrest check back in the game here, as well as a Dallas Brown.
And you were right, JD. Diamond Forrest does enter the game, and Amber Thompson for the Walter State Lady Raiders. Excuse me, Lady Senators. As you can hear, we got a big fan base of Roane State Lady Raiders right here behind us.
All right, so Roane State will get the ball here. They're down 22-15 with just under 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. As Pia Kubi brings it across half court. Mason drives and stops. She'll pass it over to Pia Kubi. And Lane's gonna go baseline, she'll fall. That'll be a blocking call. So let the foul go on number 12, Jasmine Herndon.
Walter State foul number 12, Herndon, her first personal.
Pia Kubi inbound the ball now. And kicks it to Lane. And Gossam taking a shot from the elbow, miss.
She hit a bunch of those shots yesterday, JD.
Yes, she most certainly did.
Has to hit those. They're going to win this game.
They got to get her open out. They got to start feeding her the ball more so she can get hot. And we'll see Herndon up top being guarded by Mason. Kicks it to Thompson. Inside to Forrest, and Forrest to take the easy layup. Made that 24-15. Walter State leads by 9 with 6.5 to go here in this first half. Pia Kubi bringing it up court. Coach Monica Bowles talking to her point guard now. Mason will drive, stops. Oh, wow. Rachel Lane from deep. Sorry, that was 2. That was a long 2. Had her foot on the line. Cuts the lead down to 7. Walter State up 24-17. 5:55 to go here in this first half. Diamond Forrest gets to the top of the paint. Oh, great steal by Mason. And a Pia Kubi on the fast break. And she'll slow it down. Kicks it over Ashley. Ashley from 3. Bangs it home. 24-20. 5:36 to go here in this first half. What a shot there from Kat and Ashley.
Momentum shifter, JD?
I think so. They're just down by 4 now. After being down by 10 a minute ago, they're feeling it right now. Wow. That'll be an illegal screen on Diamond Forrest. Roane State takes possession. And yeah, if they can capture this right here, they'll have themselves a game. Just down by 4 now. 5:21 to go here in the half. Kat naturally getting ready to inbound the ball to Pia Kubi. As we see Sarah Vujicic check back in.
I'm glad you're saying that.
And a Pia Kubi bringing it up court. And yeah, this Roane State team, like you were saying, Hunter, they're capturing that momentum.
Yeah, as long as they can keep this up, they'll be able to regain the lead.
And Rachel Lane passes it over to Mason. Mason back to Lane. Back to Mason. And Mason kicks across court to Pia Kubi. And 5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to do something here. Mason going inside. No good. And rebounded by Herndon.
Oh, good defense right there.
Yeah, almost lost it. That was great defense. Was that Gossam there?
That was Gossam staying back.
Yeah, so we'll see Herndon have it across court now. She'll set up a play. And inside, loses the ball, but picked up by Shannon. She'll miss. And now Mason bringing it up court. Actually wide open, looking for the pass, doesn't get it, but Pia Kubi up top, they'll reset. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 4:19 to go in this first half. Pass it to Ashley. Ashley finds Gossam. Gossam finds this opening. And it'll roll in.
She kind of signaled it at the free throw line, say, you need to go ahead and get home. You need to get in the hole.
Bit of anticipation waiting for that one to fall, and that cuts the Walter State lead to just 2, and they take possession with under 4 to go here in the first half. Vujicic taking it. She'll get a screen. Oh, nice move, and she put Mason on their knees, but not able to finish. Mason gets the rebound. Wow, Hunter. We haven't seen someone faked out off their feet today.
Yeah, you're right. That's the first one today. That was a good one. Sarah not only can shoot the long ball, but she can make you wear some skates.
Yeah, apparently she can break her ankles too. And let's see what the call was there.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds there. Chat naturally not able to get that one. And we'll now see Jessica Wallace. No, I'm sorry, it's Tamia Curry inbounding. And we get Monkhouse back in the game for the first time this quarter. And Mona Mays as well for Roane State. As Herndon passes over to Vujicic on the wing. Vujicic. Oh, what a move there. And Onisha Turner takes it straight to the basket. Stretch that lead back out to 4 for Walter State. And Monkhouse from deep, and it'll hit and miss at everything. Collected by Herndon, and she'll bring it up court, pass it up. Oh, what passing there from Walter State. Onisha Turner finds Tamia Curry under the basket for 2.
That's actually her 6 points, JD, so she's doing pretty good.
Yeah, Curry having a pretty good game so far, and Lane from deep over the basket. She misses everything too. You gotta wonder why Amber Lee Zeller is still, oh, now she'll go to the scorer's table. They need that perimeter threat out there as Herndon brings it across half court.
Yeah, I think Roane State Lady Raiders right there were just kind of rushing the shot, trying to get back into this game.
Shot from Vujicic, no good. And that was contested. I'm not sure that was the best shot, but if she trusts it, you got to let her have it. As Apia Kubi brings it across half court now. Hunter, we're seeing a much more frantic, fast-paced game here in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Roane State needs to slow down and play their basketball and score some points.
Yeah, you're right. They're down 6, 28-22 with 1:51 to go here in the first half. And that'll be a foul.
Walter State foul number 34, Curry.
So that foul goes against Curry. We'll see a Pia Kubi inbounding. Just a third team foul for Walter State here in this second quarter. Amber Thompson back in the game. Tamia Curry goes to the bench. And kicks it in. Monkhouse will look, and she'll drive. Nada will find anything, she'll kick it back out the key. And a Pia Kubi on the wing. Over to Zeller. Zeller kicks it to Monkhouse. Monkhouse drives. And she'll take a shot, but be fouled. As she goes up, she'll go to the line for 2. And that foul will go against Anisha Turner.
That's actually her second foul. So
that's now the 14th foul for Walter State here in the second quarter. We got 1:33 to go. 6-point lead for Walter State. Still a 6-point lead after Monkhouse missed the first.
You know, with 1:33 to go in the half, Roane State's done a good job by only committing 1 foul.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice that before, but yeah, 1 foul. And they've held Walter State in this quarter to just 8 points. And with that make, cuts the lead down to 5. Walter State takes possession.
That was Monkhouse's first point of the game.
Yeah, Monkhouse not always the highest scorer, but she's always involved in the play. And wow, what a shot from Vujicic.
That's her third, JD.
And that was Owana with a hand in her face, and it just didn't matter.
She likes the perimeter shot.
And Monkhouse finds Zeller. Zeller will go around a screen. And a Pia Kubi under 10 on the shot clock now. And Mona May is looking for a shot, and she'll find one. Wow. Did you see the way she turned her body sideways to get around her for that shot?
That was a great move right there by Mona Mays to get to the glass.
Fantastic body control on that. That cuts the lead to 6. So Walter State up 31-25. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. And great steal there from Amber Lee Zeller as a Pia Kubi takes it one-on-one but loses it, and that's a travel.
I think she hurt her foot on that play. That's why.
Yeah, I think she got caught. Yeah, it looks like her foot got caught while she was taking a step there, and she's walking with a noticeable limp now. Ooh, that can't be good there for this team as Rachel Lane checks in for her. And remember, we have 26.4 on the clock. Walter State with possession up 6. No shot clock here, so this will likely be the last possession. Herndon bringing it across half court. broken up there on defense. Wow. Great job right there by Awana getting in the way of that to break up the last second attempt. And at the half, score is 31-25. Walter State leads Roane State. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember Roane State is the Cinderella story coming into this game. They were the number 7 seed and knocked off the number 2 seed to get here to this finals matchup in the TCCAA District 1 Region 7 Championship. Been a great game so far in this women's championship game. Hunter Talley standing by for an interview right now. It'll be just a second here. Waiting to get everything together. Yeah, we just had a great day of basketball so far. Earlier we saw the Motlow State Bucks knock off the number 1 seed Southwest Tennessee Salukis to take the championship in the men's bracket. And now we're at halftime in the women's bracket. Walter State leads 31 over Roane State 25. We have Hunter Talley on standby for an interview with Coach Monica Bowles. Take it away, Hunter.
Thanks, JD. Coach, you're only down by, well, now they changed the score there on me. I'm surprised, but now you're down by 6 to the number 1 seed. You're doing great. You're playing great. Sarah's hitting beyond the arc. How are you going to stop her the second half?
We just got to stop going for her fake. She does a great job using the head fake and the dribble fake and all that. We just got to stay in position, not gamble. You know, just play between her and the rim. And we got to do a better job getting back in transition D. I think that's what's really hurt us most now. Our half-court defense hasn't been that bad. Just letting them run out and get those easy ones are the ones we want to prevent. So we're going to try to tighten that up this half.
Also, Lee Zeller, she's hitting pretty good beyond the arc for you guys in this tournament. How are you going to feed her the ball?
Well, it's tough to get her open because they're always aware of where she is, and so we have to kind of we have to make sure we get a good attack to draw the help side. That way we can free her up for the open look. So we're going to do our best there to get her a few more looks. We can sure use them.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck second half.
Thanks.
JD, I'm going to send it back over to you. What you got?
All right, thanks, Hunter. And like we said, Walter State leads 31-25 at the half as Hunter meat mugs the camera there. And we'll look at some highlights of the first half, and we will be back with you the second half. Once again, that score is 31-25, Walter State in the lead. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your championship game of the District 1 Region 7 TCCAA Championships. I'm J.D. Shoemate alongside Hunter Talley. Hunter, what do you think we're going to see from this Roane State team in the second half?
You know, I talked to Monica right there before half, and she seemed real confident in her team. And, you know, I'm right behind her. I think they can do a good job if they can hold Sarah Vucevic.
Vujicic.
Yeah, whatever that is. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm not French, and I didn't take that in high school. I took Spanish.
That's actually Russian?
Yeah, but anyways, if they keep her, that fake headshot, she said, you got to watch that. So I think the defense of Roane State will be the deciding factor if they're going to get the win or not.
All right, so we'll start out here with Walter State in possession of the ball. And we'll have Onisha Turner inbounding to Jasmine Herndon. Herndon brings it across half court. Oh, great steal by Mason. And out to Zeller, who takes a three, and no good. Great play in transition there. And Turner gets fouled. She'll go to the line for an and one opportunity.
That was as soon as I was talking about their defense, they got a steal but couldn't connect on Amber Lee Zeller's three-pointer.
Yeah, kind of a surprising miss for her. And she'll hit and can make it a 9-point lead for Walter State, 34-25, 30 seconds gone in this third quarter. And that pass will go past Mona Mays. A little miscommunication there between her and Mason. Herndon bring the ball up court now.
think there was a moving screen right there.
Not sure what
Number
the
11,
call
Amber
is.
Lee Zeller. That'd be her first personal.
Walter State inbound here. That's the second foul for Roane State to start out this second half. Not good in the first minute, Hunter. And taken up, missed. Missed from Curry there. And Monkhouse will bring it across half court. And Monkhouse gives off to Lane. Lane looking for a pass. And she'll hit Zeller on the corner. Zeller goes up for a long two, no good. But almost rebounded by Monkhouse. And scrum for the ball there. It'll go out of bounds off Roane State. Walter State with possession.
Yeah, number 15, Amber Thompson right there for Walter State Lady Senators was slow to get up. And she'd be the one inbounding the ball. Number 20, Brianna Dixon coming in.
Pretty sure it's the first time we've seen her out here tonight. Or today. And Herndon brings it across half court. She'll stop at the top of the key, call it a play. And she kicks over to Thompson. Thompson back to, oh, and Vuja shoots from deep. And bang, it's good. A 12-point lead now for Walter State, and that's her fourth three in this game.
She got back-to-back 17 points in the last two games. And she's at 14 right now, unofficial.
Lane inside and not able to finish, but picked up by Mays, and she'll get the foul.
Yeah, that's a good job. Mays is also one of those tall people down low for the Lady Raiders when Gosson is not in to get that offensive glass.
Speaking of which, we're seeing Gosson not on the floor for the start of this half. Not sure what that's about.
At the line for Roane State, number 32, Monet Mays.
And we'll have some substitutions here.
Entering for Walter State, number 22, Zakaria Esmond, and number 34,
Tamia Curry and Zakaria Esmond checking in now for Walter State.
For Roane State, that'd be Adalis Brown. She corrected me pregame.
I heard about that.
Yeah, she came up to me and was like, hey, you messed my name up. Dallas, I got you.
And rebound by Walter State, and they'll bring it back up court. Herndon speeding up court now. And she'll pass inside. That's, oh,
big block.
Big block there. Walter State will keep possession. But what a defensive play there by Mona Mays.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen to keep their ball club in the game.
And they are down by 11 here. 7:35 to go in the third quarter. She kicks it down to Curry. Curry with a turnaround.
Wow.
Good.
Step back jumper. Nice look right there from number 34, Tamia Curry.
Tamia Curry. I got you, Hunter. Don't worry. And nothing going there. Mona Mays takes the baseline, and she'll kick it out. All right, and we'll have a Dallas Brown going down, and she gets blocked. Rachel Lane also blocked at the rim after the offensive rebound, but she'll get hacked and go to the line for two. Score is 39-26. Walter State leads by 13 with 7:02 to go here in the third quarter. Rachel Lane at the line. And she'll miss her first.
At the line for the Lady Raiders, number 4, Rachel Lane.
Lines up for a second. And it's in. Score is now 39-27. Roane State down by 12 as Walter State brings the ball up court. And inside, great finish there from Zakira Esmond.
Yeah, Brown was on the defense right there, and she just got the ball tossed right over her head.
And Monkhouse looking for an opening. She'll kick it over to Dallas Brown. Oh, pass tipped. Collected by Zeller, who takes a shot. Great shot, wow. Wow.
I don't even think she knew where she was on the court. She just turned around and shot.
I think you're right, and that'll make the lead 41-29. Walter State in the lead. Her foot was on lines. That won't be a three. And inside, Herndon gets blocked. Monkhouse will take it up court. And that's Lane, not able to finish. Thought she was going to draw the foul there. And Herndon goes the other way on the fast break. And no foul on that one either, as she stopped at the rim.
They're letting them play tonight.
And a Dallas Brown bringing it up court. And she'll pass over to Monkhouse, and they'll reset over to Zeller on the wing. Kicks it to Lane. Lane goes baseline and tries to pass it to Mays. She will be bumped, so it'll stay Roane State possession here. And we'll have a substitution now. Jessica Wallace checking in. Jessica Wallace had a pretty good day off the bench yesterday, coming in doing the hustle plays for her team. And from the corner lane, no good. And Turner kicks it back to Herndon. They'll reset and play out of the half court. And good move by Herndon. She'll kick it over to Wallace and it'll go out of bounds.
No, that was just good defense right there by Roane State Lady Raiders as number 23, Cynthia Gossam, comes back in.
Seeing her in the game for the first time this half, a little surprising she sat on the bench this long. And at the same time, you'll see Diamond Forrest taking to the court. And that right there looks like Walter State's answer for Cynthia Gossam. As Monkhouse kicks over to Dallas Brown. Brown gives it back to Monkhouse. Monkhouse from three. Wow, and the bank is open, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Autumn Monkhouse with a deep bank shot three.
Yeah, I thought they closed at 4.
I thought they did too, but Autumn Monkhouse says otherwise. 41-32 now. Walter State in the lead, 4:25 to go. And that will be, was that an illegal screen?
Yeah, no, I think that was just down low. Just a foul on Diamond Forrest.
A little too much pushing around. The foul going to go against Forrest, like Hunter told us. And
it's David Craigle right there is giving it to the ref.
Yeah, he is not happy about that foul. And we'll see Roane State taking possession down by 9 with 4:24 to go here in the third quarter. And one thing we've seen from this Roane State team is they do have a never say die attitude. They do not believe they're out of a game no matter what the score is. And Zeller goes baseline. She has a good move but not able to finish. Gets the offensive rebound though. Gossam not able to finish either. That'll be a foul. I think on Gossam. Yeah, foul's on Gossam. Walter State will have possession.
I don't know what that was for. I thought she just went up for the shot.
Yeah, I didn't see a foul there myself, but
that's why we're not getting paid to referee, I guess.
Yeah, like the referee's been doing pretty good today. Let them play through most of it, so can't say too much bad about him. As Herndon, at the top of the key, gives it to Vujicic. Pass inside, it's blocked back by Zeller, but looks like it'll be a dead ball. Yes, foul will go against Zeller. So Walter State will inbound the ball here. We'll have a sub. Amber Thompson will check in for Brianna Dixon. And Thompson overthrows it to Vujicic, but she collects it. Kicks it back down to Curry. Curry turns around. No good, but collected by Forrest. See what the call is here from the referee.
It's his time. I think he's going to check the clock right here.
Yeah, I think the shot clock did not start on time.
There's no way that was only 3 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Walter State will reset from
20.
Reset from the baseline here. Herndon inbounds. Curry gets it. Curry takes it. Oh, no, she doesn't pass it down to Forrest.
Oh.
Forrest is blocked. Gossam with a great defensive play there. And Zeller steps up for 3. No good. And Forrest loses the rebound. It's picked up by Gossam. Zeller gets it back. And Dallas Brown will drive. And she's in for 2. Great move to get around Diamond. Forrest down low there, protecting the paint. That brings it within 7, 41-34. Walter State leads.
Dallas has been doing a great job defensively, and that's only her first bucket on offense.
She's been all over the place this game. Just now got her first points, but that does not take away the impact of her game so far as, wow, Sarah Vujicic with a great floater down low, and that'll stretch the lead back to 9 for Walter State. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter of this championship game. And what was the call there? I missed it. Couldn't see the referee from my vantage point. Nonetheless, Walter State will take over on offense. And Dixon checks back into the game after a quick break on the bench. She'll pass it in there. Herndon bringing it up court. And Thompson with it up top. And down low, and she's blocked. Gossam with another great defensive play down low. Zeller bringing it across half court now. And she'll pass it to Monkhouse up top at the key to reset. And Dallas Brown gets it, kicks it Zeller in the corner. Zeller to Gossam. Gossam pulls up. No good. And the rebound collected by Vujicic after being bobbled around for a second. Brandon Dixon will get it to Herndon. Herndon will bring across half court.
So referees letting them play some, and then other plays are not.
Yeah, you can hear the fans behind us screaming, "Where's the whistle?" They were mad about that last play. And Thompson kicks over Dixon. Dixon for 2, no good. Gossam, oh no, that was not Gossam.
That was Bunkhouse, it looks like.
Yes, I think you're right. And Walter State will keep possession here with another new shot clock. Herndon inbound.
Yes, blocking foul right there.
Yep, that'll be a blocking call.
That was right in front of the ref. You cannot do that. Brianna Dixon.
And it looks like Vujicic is talking to the ref. I think she said something about somebody grabbing her jersey. Might want to keep an eye on that as Monkhouse comes across half court. 1 minute to go here in this third quarter. Walter State leads by 9, 43-34. Gossam inside, puts on the floor. And I'm not sure that should have been a traveling call, Hunter.
I think she got the ball down.
Yeah, she got the ball down on that one. I think that was a mistake by the refs on that one. Nonetheless, Herndon will bring across half court. And Vujicic looking for an opening. And she'll go down, and no good. And what's the call on this one?
Lee Zeller.
And the referees made a couple of questionable calls here in the last few possessions. And that puts them in the bonus. So it'll be Shannon shooting 2 here.
That's not good, JD. That's not good with 1 minute, basically 1 minute to go in the third period here.
Hunter, I mean, they look questionable with me, but what do you think about these last few calls?
You know, I'm a professional baseball referee, umpire, so I ain't going to bash too hard on them.
I understand that. I'm not trying to bash the referees here. It's just, you see
they're picking and choosing for sure. They're not calling the game.
Yeah, they're not calling everything. That's for sure. And Monkhouse will kick it over to Dallas Brown. Brown to lane back to Brown. Gets it to Monkhouse on the wing. Monkhouse will stab. No, what's the call here?
Down low on number 40. Kalia Shannon.
And Shannon will get the call, and they'll send Gossam to the line. And Gossam hit those 2 free throws to win the game last night. Both teams in the bonus here have 5 fouls. But like I was saying, Gossam hit those 2 free throws last night to beat Chattanooga State and move on to the finals. And one thing I know, she hasn't been too involved in the game so far today. What do you think, Hunter?
Well, she hasn't been too scoring that much. You know, she only has 5 points, but she has 5 rebounds and she has 2 blocks.
All right, so we'll see if they can try to get Gossam more involved offensively as this game continues. She hits the second. That'll make it 45-36 now. 35 seconds on the clock here in this third quarter. Herndon taking her time, kicks it Dixon. Dixon back to Herndon. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Herndon will drive, and she'll kick by the Vujicic. She'll take the shot. Wow! She's good on another. That is her 5th 3 tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Vujicic having a career game here in the finals. And no good from Adalis Brown. And she'll get the rebound, though, and go back up. No good again, and she'll get not able to quit the second offensive rebound as time runs out. 48-36, Walter State leads. And Hunter, I don't think I'd be amiss in saying that Sarah Vujicic has been the engine behind this Walter State lead.
Yeah, she has 18 points, so let's just take a look at her. How about that? You want to do that?
Yeah, let's take a look at a few highlights from Vujicic this game.
Let's do that. Guys in the back's been working hard to work this one up for us.
There's a corner 3. She's got a beautiful shot, and she does not care who's in her face. That was evidence there on that one. That was a crazy defense on that shot, and she's still able to get it in. On that one, it's not even like Rachel Lane was even that far away from her. She's just able to hit the shot. We didn't have the 5th 3 in on replay there, but what a great highlight reel there for Sarah Vujicic, having a career game in this District 1 Region 7 championship game.
Yeah, she had back-to-back 17 points games and just started the 4th period. And you see where she's at now?
She's at 18 points, right?
Yeah, she's doing a great job.
So she's already surpassed her totals from the last 2 rounds. Maybe she'll break 20 here in this 4th quarter. We'll get started with Roane State in possession of the ball. They are down 12, 48-36. Hunter, what do you think Roane State needs to do? And what do you think Coach Monica Bowles is focusing on in her huddle over there?
You know, they're doing okay defensively. What they need to do is get Gossam on the offensive side of the ball. She's doing great defenses with 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, like I said. Travel. She didn't even move.
I didn't see a foot move on that call. That was a bad call by the ref. I don't mind saying that one.
I don't think she moved.
That was definitely a bad call on the ref's part. And Walter State will have possession. 12-point lead, 9:44 to go in the game. And
push off right there by Sarah.
Now I did see the push off there.
I did see that one. That one's right here in front of us.
Referee's calling this really tight though here at the end of the game. They were letting them play in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's gone downhill, JD. I think from the 3rd quarter now onto the beginning of the 4th quarter, they're just starting to blow their whistle.
It's never anything you want to see in a championship game is for it to be decided by referees. And I'm not saying that's what's happening because obviously Walter State with a 12-point lead, but it's going to be hard for Roane State to get back into it if the referees don't start blowing these whistles here as Monkhouse gets it up top. And Monkhouse, low on the shot clock, takes a shot, no good. Monet Mays gets it underneath, and she gets it for the and-one opportunity.
Wow. That is a hard play to finish right there, and great job by Mona Mays.
Yeah, what a layup on the putback there. It took a lot of body control to be able to get the concentration and put that one in. That'll put her at the line. Missed it, and collected by Walter State. They are down by 10 now. Walter State 48, Roane State 38. Amber Thompson passes over to Herndon. And gets a screen there.
Good
And
jump
that'll be
ball.
a jump ball, and Walter State will keep possession.
You know what? That was a great defensive job right there by Lindsey Mason for the Lady Raiders.
It's actually the second time we've seen Mason create a jump ball opportunity here for their team.
Entering the Lady Senators, number 34.
And before the inbound, Anisha Turner will be replaced by Curry. She inbounds to Herndon, and Herndon goes straight down the lane. Not able to finish. Rebounded by Monkhouse. And Mason bringing it up court. They're down by 10 with 8:33 to go in the game. And down low, Mays gets it. And she'll be fouled again. And not able to finish, though. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes against
Turner.
Yeah, Turner. You can see a look of incredulous look on her face there. She was not happy about that, and yeah, couldn't spit that one out.
Yeah, she was looking at the ref like, what?
And Monet Mays misses the first. And if she hits the second, it'll cut down to a single-digit lead for Walter State. 8:24 to here go in the fourth quarter of your District 1 Region 7 NCAA championship game in the women's bracket. And second one's good. 9-point deficit here for Roane State as Walter State takes possession.
So that's the 6th point for Monet Mays unofficially.
And wow,
Good
stolen
steal.
by Dallas Brown there. And she'll take it up and pass out to Mason. Mason almost loses it. Zeller gets it outside. Bang! Wow. And that'll make it a 6-point game here.
That's only her second 3, JD. I talked to Coach right before half, as you saw earlier. They need to get her offensive 3s to start hitting.
We have a 6-point game now with 7:44 to play. Sarah Vujicic kicks it over to, and she kicks up to Herndon. Herndon for 3.
Wow.
No good, and that was an ill-advised shot. And rebounded by Mays, who gives it to Dallas Brown, brings it to court, passes up to Zeller. And she thought about stopping for the 3, but saw 2 defenders coming up on her. And Dallas Brown drives, and she'll kick it out. Monkhouse drives. Monkhouse to the rim, no good. And jump ball, and it looks like it'll be Roane State possession on this one. So Roane State will keep the ball after the jump, and we'll have Monkhouse inbounding. But first, we're going to sub Dixon. We'll be checking in there for Anisha Turner. I'm sorry, that was Shannon. Monkhouse inbounds. And gets it to Dallas Brown. Brown almost loses it. She's gonna reset up top, and she'll give it to Mason there. And Mason looking for an opening to Mays. Can't find it, she'll kick it to Brown. 7 minutes to go here. And that'll be a foul against Tamia Curry. Pulled the table there. And we'll see shots here for Monet Mays. No, not shots. They're just lining up weird. Okay. So, Amber Lee Zeller inbound for Roane State. And we're waiting for a substitution here, it looks like.
Walter State foul number 34, Curry, her 3rd personal.
And no, Coach Craigle will pull back Diamond Forest. She will not be checking the game. I think he thought that Curry had more fouls than he realized. And Zeller inbound here. Kicks it to Dallas Brown. Brown back up top to Monkhouse. Monkhouse gives it to Zeller in the corner. Not able to finish, but Mays gets the rebound. And great move by Mays. Wow.
That was a good move right there. The spin move to the glass to pull your team within 4.
And I think both of our exclamations afterwards, wow, said it all in that play.
Absolutely.
And that cuts the lead to 4, 48-44. Walter State in the lead. And Curry goes up, good.
She had a spin move of her own.
Yes, she did, 50-44 now as Roane State brings it up court. Monkhouse stops to set up a play up top. And Thompson playing her tight, and they'll rotate, and Zeller gets the ball. Screen for Zeller. She'll go down low and be blocked. Collected by Mays, and she'll kick it out to Monkhouse, blocked. And Vujicic gets it, and it'll go out of bounds. And that'll be Walter State possession. I'm sorry, Roane State possession. Looks like Zeller to inbound.
Right here in front of us.
Scores 50-44 now. 5:59 left to play in this fourth quarter. And what a move by Mason to get to the rim, but she's blocked. Blocked from behind by Thompson. And Mays gets the rebound, but it's going to be tied up by Thompson.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, they're letting them play, and then they're not.
Yeah, you're right, Hunter.
It's either pick one side or the other. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to either call a tight game or call a loose game.
Yeah, the referees have been maddeningly inconsistent lately. We don't even know what to call half the time. And now Herndon will slow it down and bring it across court. They have a 6-point lead with about 5.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're just now joining us, this is the NJCAA District 1 Region 7 Championship. You're watching the women's finals. As that'll be a foul.
Yeah, that was a holding foul, apparently, by Lindsay Mason. Looked like to me that she got a clean.
Herndon slowing the game down just a little bit. She's got a full shot clock to work with here. 5:18 to go. Thompson kicks it down. Curry kicks it over to Vujicic. Vujicic gets a screen. Double teamed, and good defense by Mason. And Monkhouse will bring up court after being passed the ball by Brown. Monkhouse gonna stop, look for a play.
Ooh, she had an open look.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna take that one, and she'll pass off to Mason. Mason gives it back to Zeller. Back to Mason, gets a screen, and kicks it to Dallas Brown underneath, and she'll get a good move. Wow! Falling to the ground, and she flips it up for two. 50-46. Roane State cuts the lead down to just 4.
Dallas Brown making big moves.
That's the second great play I've seen her get underneath the basket. 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter of this championship game. And no good down low. Collected by Curry, though, and she misses. Mays gets the rebound. Monkhouse bringing it up court.
JD, what do you think about Gossam being on the bench this late in the game?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it seems to be, and as we say that, pass goes by Mays. But yeah, I'm not sure about that play, that call from the coach. But then again, Monica Bowles has managed to get her team all the way to the finals, so she must know what she's doing.
Absolutely. And as you see over there, I don't know, David Craigle is in the ear of that referee. I don't know if he's saying, hey, you need to call more on them or what.
Yeah, we like Hunter and I have been discussing, we've seen some very inconsistent calling here from the referees. Just one thing's a foul on one end, and on the other end they just let it go. So the referees definitely need to decide what kind of game they're going to call here in the last 4 minutes.
Absolutely. You are watching the ladies' final of the TCCAA Division I Region 7 tournament here at Chattanooga State Community College in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm Hunter Talley alongside JD Shoemate and the rest of the Chattanooga State media here.
And while we're in timeout real quick, let's go ahead and once again mention the production crew we got working on this broadcast. I mean, granted, most people are just hearing our voices, but they don't realize how much work goes into this around us. And it's been an awesome experience to be able to broadcast this tournament for everyone watching on YouTube. And we hope you've enjoyed this broadcast as we go back to the action here.
And if me or JD screwed up your daughter's or son's name, we do apologize.
Yeah, we're coming here on the fly as we see Herndon coming across half court. And Herndon thinks about passing Vujicic, but that was very good defense by Mason. And that'll be Dixon giving the ball inside to Thompson. Thompson kicked across court to Herndon. And Herndon will look for an opening, takes a shot. No good off the back of the rim, but collected by Vujicic. 3.5 to go here. It's a 4-point lead for Walter State. They have a new shot clock. And Herndon kicks to Vujicic, and she's going to drive. Let's see what the call is here. Be a blocking call, it looks like, on
Roane State foul number 3.
yeah, that's on a foul against Monkhouse.
Second team foul.
Not really sure I saw a block. Not really sure I saw a block there myself, Hunter, but and Herndon will dribble up top after getting the inbound. She'll send Vujicic across the wing. Thompson takes it on the wing, gets a screen, kicks it back out to Herndon, and they'll reset. 14 to go on the shot clock. 3:01 left in this fourth quarter.
Good defense.
And bad pass there from Herndon. And Monkhouse gets the ball after the steal from Mason. And Monkhouse gives it Zeller.
Mason's done a great job for the Lady Raiders on defense this second half.
She's been very scrappy and tenacious on defense, getting in the way of everything. And that's Mason up top with the ball now. And she'll find her an opening and blocked by Vujicic, but collected by Zeller underneath. Zeller saves the play. It's a 2-point game with 2.5 to go on the clock.
You know, I don't know if that goes down to an assist for Sarah or what, but a timeout by David Craigle and the Lady Senators.
Yeah, because Sarah definitely got a hand on that shot and kicked it right down there for Zeller to collect that ball and just go right in for the layup.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that brings the Lady Raiders within 2 with 2:18 to go in the game.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen Walter State score a lot in this fourth quarter. It may have been a while.
Yeah, I know. They have scored, but it's been a while.
Yeah. Roane State kind of figuring out this Walter State squad here at the very end of the game. Have a very loyal contingent of fans right behind us. And you can see that they're looking back at their fans right now, smiling. They know they got support on the sidelines. Walter State also has a very strong contingent of fans here.
Well, yeah, Roane State, 7th seed.
Yeah.
And you're in the finals against the number 1 seed. You're 2 points away.
Yeah, they're the Cinderella story. 2 points away from tying this game up with 2:18 to go here in the game. And Walter State inbound here. Herndon will collect it on top of the key.
This is going to be an exciting 2 minutes, JD. Get ready.
And not under 10 to go on the shot clock here. They got to find something. Thompson gives it up. And Herndon deep. No good. Knocked out of bounds, though. And actually, that'll be an over-the-back call, I'm sorry, to Mia Curry, as she does knock that out of bounds. But she'll get the call, and that'll put them in the bonus. So that'll send Emerly Zeller to the line. Now they're in the bonus, so that'll be a Emerly Zeller at the line for 2. Monica Bowles on the sideline. She looks excited right now. And Zeller knocks down the first to bring them within 1.
That's actually her first make from the free throw tonight.
And with her second, Zeller no good. They'll be down by 1. 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Walter State bringing it up the floor.
JD, what do you do right here if you're Walter State?
If I'm Walter State at this point, I'm just trying to work to find the best shot possible. Lots of screens, find someone open. Oh, and what a block by Gossam, but it's a foul. Is it a foul? Yes, foul on Gossam.
She didn't believe it.
And that'll send Onisha Turner to the line. I didn't believe it at first. It looked like a clean block. It's another case of these refs calling, being very selective in their calling here as Onisha Turner hits the first. And that'll put them up 2. Minute 33 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Sorry, JD. This is a big free throw right here.
Yeah, this one makes it a 3-point game. If they can hit this one, Roane State will be down by 3.
Boom. Sinks it. Timeout. David Craigle and the Walter State Lady Senators. JD, 3-point game. Minute 33 left.
It's
the number 7 seed can take down the number 1 seed.
Yeah, they're just down by 3. They'll have possession when we come back. There's a minute 33, like Hunter said, on the clock in the fourth quarter. And if you're just now joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this is the NJCAA Division I Region 7 Championships Women's Bracket, Roane State versus Walter State. Roane State has been the Cinderella story so far in this tournament, the number 7 seed, playing Walter State, who is the number 1 seed coming in this tournament.
And if you just joined us, I'm sorry, you've missed a great ball game.
Yes, you have. It's been a very back and forth game here. And Mason trapped. Timeout by Mason.
Timeout, Lady Raiders.
Didn't really have a choice on that one. Had
No,
nowhere
David-
to go with the ball.
No, David Craigle did a nice job coming out with a full court press right there. So we're going to take a timeout. And JD, I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of this song.
They seem to keep playing the same songs over and over in this arena.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Price, who's the men coach for the Chattanooga State Tigers, and he said, if you bring me anything, I'll play it. He goes, I only got 5 songs on this CD. But this has been a great game. 1:28 to go in the game. 49-52 Walter State Lady Senators over the Lady Raiders.
And we'll have Autumn Monkhouse inbound. And Monkhouse kicks to Mason. Mason trying to dribble past the trap. And she'll kick up to Mona Mays, who gives it to Lane. And they tried to get it over to Zeller in the corner, but not able to get there. But Zeller drives in for 2.
Down by 1.
Down by 1, a minute 13 to go. And Walter State has possession. Amber Herndon at the top of the key.
That's the 13th point for Zeller.
And Coach Craigle calling a play out to his team. And they're looking for an opening here. And foul.
Oh, blocking foul on Mason.
And Herndon went down hard. Slow to get up here.
Roane State foul number 10, Mason. Her second personal.
Let's take a look at that, JD.
14 fouls on the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, good call by the ref. She didn't have her
It
feet
looked
set.
like she went down head first, Hunter.
At the line for Walter State.
So Walter State clinging to a 1-point lead with 53.4 seconds left here in this fourth quarter.
Big free throws right here. Misses. She hasn't made a free throw today, JD.
And she lines up for the second here. And that was no good as well. But offensive rebound by Curry puts it in.
Wow.
And that'll be a 3-point lead now for Walter State as Roane State calls a timeout. Coach Monica Bowles wants to talk it over with her players here. And that was a big offensive rebound by Tamia Curry. They made, well, they didn't make sure, but I mean, they got 2 misses on the free throws, had a chance to go up by 1 on that possession, but couldn't come up with the rebound. Hunter, what do you think Roane State needs to do here?
I don't know, JD. I really don't. I mean, you're down by 3. You're going to have to get the ball to Amber-Lee Zeller. Or, you know, Monkhouse has been hitting some big threes too.
Well, you know, if I was Coach Monica Bowles, just in my opinion, I would probably be having Amber-Lee Zeller inbound the ball, taking an immediate screen when she gets in, and get a pass right back to her for opening 3 and see if that'll work. If not, reset at the top of the key and see where you can go from there.
Yeah, Lady Raiders has had 5 three-pointers, and Zeller has 2 of the 5. The other one's coming from Monkhouse, Chatton Atchley, and number 30, Apia Kubi. So with 51.4 seconds to go is Craigle, I'm surprised, is sitting down.
Yeah, he showing the look of calm here. Got confidence in his team as Mason inbounds the ball to Monkhouse. And Monkhouse looking for an opening. Gets a screen, but Thompson sticks with her. And she'll kick it back to Mason. And Mason out to Zeller. Zeller for three. Oh, it's good. It's good. Holy wow. What a shot by Amber Lee Zeller. Ice water in her veins. She ties the game.
Holy crap, it's 54-54.
Wow.
That was deep.
And with a hand in her face. Hunter, have you seen anything like that?
How do you like me now?
Man, Amber Lee Zeller.
Let's
Let's
take a
see
look.
this again.
Almost tripped over her own player.
And you'll see there,
Nothing but net.
I mean, that was just a beautiful shot. And you saw Esmond trying to close out there, but couldn't quite get to it. And she just shot it right over her face. Man.
Chairs going in the bleachers.
Yeah,
I'm standing up.
We got to stand up for this one. This is
Zeller has 15 points.
and the Roane State fans behind us going nuts. 34.6 on the clock. Walter State has possession. Roane State just tied the game on a huge three-pointer for Amber Lee Zeller, and Herndon will take the ball now.
So, JD, keep an eye out. There's about 4 seconds difference from the shot clock, game clock. So we'll have to take a shot.
Oh, it's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Sarah Vujic just drops the ball. And wow, everything going for Roane State right in the last minute of this game. 20.2 on the clock as Monkhouse brings it across half court. There is no shot clock. And Monkhouse hands out to Zeller.
I would hold the ball.
Zeller to Mason. Mason looking, and she reset top of the key. 6 seconds on the clock. Inside, and it's stolen away. And timeout. Timeout by Coach David Craigle. And there will be at least a second on the clock. Scorekeeper did not see that one. So there will be at least 1 second on the clock here. Walter State with possession. They'll probably have time for an inbound to a shot. And score is 54-54. And I know there's not 17 on the clock. We'll have to wait for the scores table to get this fixed.
No, absolutely not.
And wow, what a finish to this game. Should be 1.7 on the clock.
There's
if I'm not
something
mistaken.
over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the clock should be reading at 1.7. Let's see that shot. Or this steal again. Or, well, no, this is the – yes, this is
when he calls timeout. So
yeah.
They have 2.1 up.
So the ball, try to get it inside there to Mays, and that's a pass they have not been very successful with all night. And
2.1's good. 2.1 good. 2.1's good.
So we should.
I do believe that's okay.
After the referees confer the scoring table, they're going to put 2.1 on the clock. Now Walter State will inbound the ball at the half court. Roane State just tied the game up in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, the reason why you're hearing 1.5 is because this Roane State people, they're right behind us, and they saw that replay that y'all just saw.
And so here we go.
I think 2.1 is respectable. I saw the referee, signaled that he called a timeout right at 2 seconds. So I think 2.1 is fine. So it's 54-54. JD. Roane State had to go into overtime against Chattanooga State to get here yesterday.
Yeah, they had to go in overtime to get there yesterday, and they won in overtime after capturing the momentum to make it an overtime game. So we'll see what will happen here as Diamond Force inbounds, long inbound pass, and intercepted. Pass shot from half court. Ooh. No good. No good at the buzzer. And we will go to overtime. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my gosh.
We have an overtime game here. 54-54 at the end of regulation. Amber Lee Zeller hits the huge three-pointer to send it to overtime. And Hunter, I don't know about you, but I couldn't be more excited about a game going to overtime than a championship game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's take a replay look right here as the last final seconds tick off, which the Roane State people behind us wanted 1.5, but there was 2.1 seconds.
And you'll
Let's
see the
watch
inbound
this
here from
Roane
Diamond
bounce.
Forest. Long
I thought it was
inbound.
coming to us first.
And intercepted by Zeller there. And she hit the 3 earlier, so I thought she might have a chance at that one, but not quite able to
Could you
get
imagine?
it in. And man, that would have been one of the biggest moment. That definitely would have been the biggest moment of this tournament, and probably the biggest moment I've seen calling basketball.
Wow. This is great.
Currently, each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining.
Hunter talking to the referee, letting him know he had the time right there with the scores table. And we'll get set for overtime here.
We've been bashing them, so I had to give them something.
And jump ball for overtime here.
I can sit down, I guess, now, right?
Yeah, a little bit less excitement in the air now since we got in overtime. And Roane State wins possession. Amber Lee Zeller kicks it over to Rachel Lane. Inside to Mays. Mays goes up for 2. 56-54.
Roane State has been here in this tournament. Walter State, on the other hand, has not
And
played
Hunter-
this long of a game.
Hunter, I would like to point out that this is Roane State's first lead since the opening minutes of the game.
Well, it's better to happen in
And
the fifth
blocked
quarter.
to the rim. Blocked again. And that'll be Roane State with possession. Jasmine Herndon had the rebound but couldn't quite hang on to it. Monkhouse to inbound the ball. We're in overtime, ladies and gentlemen, in this championship game. And intercepted. Bujicic comes up with it, and she'll kick it back to Herndon to reset.
So what do you do as your Walter State in this situation?
Walter State, I'm trying to pop Bujicic's open for a shot, any shot at this point, because she has been hot all game, and they haven't found her in a while now. And Thompson will look, no, nothing going there. And she'll get down the lane, good pass, but looks like it was a travel. Maybe, nope, that'll be a blocking call.
Roane State foul number 11, Zeller, her 4th personal.
Foul going against Zeller, that's her 4th, only one more for her, Towner, and she's been a big factor for his team tonight. And one thing I'd like to point out, Hunter, Gossam is still on the bench. We did not see her at all in the 4th quarter.
No, Mays has been doing a great job for the Lady Raiders down low for him.
And the second is good. That'll tie the game back up. And trying to get the ball up court quick. Walter State running a trap. And back to Zeller. Zeller kicks it over to Monkhouse and gets a screen. Mason to Zeller. And Zeller take the turnaround. No good. Rebounded there by Turner. And she'll give it to Herndon. Herndon will bring up court. We have a tie game, 3.5 to go here in overtime. Both teams have 2 timeouts, and both teams are in the bonus. Remember, any foul will send you to the line right now.
That's what you not want.
And Bujicic thought she was going to have an opening. And great defense there from Mason. Goes to the ground trying to get that one back. And that'll be a travel. Roane State with possession. And like I said earlier, Hunter, everything seems to be going right for this Roane State team at the end of the game.
Oh, yes.
And
They have been getting the calls from the refs. They've been hitting the big shots.
And I'm sorry about that. That was the story yesterday, too, against Chattanooga State. They had everything going for them right at the end of the game. As Monkhouse drives inside, she'll fake it and get blocked. And Herndon's bringing up court 3 minutes to go now here in overtime. Scores 56-56. Number 1 seed Walter State versus the number 7 seed, the Cinderella story, Roane State. And Thompson has it on the wing, passed it over to Curry, and Curry back to Herndon, and stolen! Stolen away by Mason. That's at least her 3rd steal here in the second half. And Mason gets it, and they'll reset at the top of the key. Wow. Amber Mason showing heart here in this championship, making sure her team wins this game. Kicks it over to Zeller. Zeller thought about it. Mason gets a screen from Zeller, but not able to finish inside. And Herndon going up court. 2-on-2 fast break. And no good. Rebounded by Monkhouse, who kicks it over to Mason. Mason bringing it across half court now. 2 minutes to go here in this overtime game. Hunter, this is getting a little crazy here at the end.
Yeah, it is. And surprising facts for you, JD. Mason has been all defense. She actually has 0 points.
And that's very surprising, but man, she's been a very scrappy defender for this Roane State Lady Raiders team.
That's definitely why she's still on the hardwood.
3 seconds on the shot clock. They're gonna take a shot. And no good, no good. Didn't get it off for the buzzer. And Walter State will take possession. And big Centric Gossam finally back in the game for Walter State.
I like this call by Monica Bowles. You keep her off the court when you need a bunch of shots. You put her on when you need a bunch of rebounds and down low shots to win the game.
That's true, and Amber Mason.
Keep her out of foul trouble.
That'll be Amber Mason going to the bench after a great performance here in fourth quarter and overtime. And Herndon, with a minute and a half left, sets up the offense on the other end for Walter State.
Ten seconds left on the shot clock.
8, 7, 6, and Herndon looking. No, oh, blocked! But it looks like it'll be a foul against Gossam.
Lady Raider foul number 23, Gossam, her fourth.
That's her fourth.
And that's Gossam's fourth. And
that's why.
At this point, Hunter, I think you leave her out there because you only have a minute left. And you do have the reserves on the bench that can step in and take her spot. We've seen that through these last 2 quarters that she wasn't on the floor. Monet Mays being the key contributor there. And the first one misses from Herndon. Game will stay tied with 1:11 to go. And she has not made a free throw all day, so I will see if she can convert this one from the line. She really needs this one for her team.
If you're Roane State, this is exactly the person you want on the free throw line.
Exactly. And no good, no good, but I think a lane violation.
Yep, lane violation.
Lane violation. Walter State will keep possession here. Nope, Roane State, so Walter State was the lane violation. I'm sorry. Hard to tell when the action's moving so fast. Monkhouse will inbound. And Monkhouse giving it up to Lane. And Lane's going to put it on the floor. And she'll give it to Monkhouse. Monkhouse will bring it across half court. And they're looking for an opening. And Dallas Brown gets a foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 with exactly 1 minute left in overtime.
Walter State foul number 15, Thompson, her first.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight, so we'll see how she does right here. Dallas Brown, the freshman guard. No good on the first one. Score still 56-56. Hunter, we've only seen 2 points from each side in overtime so far.
It's been an exciting 4 minutes.
Yeah, you can tell both teams are fatigued, just trying to get anything they can at this point. And the second is good. Roane State with a 1-point lead, highly reminiscent of last night in this game. And Herndon will bring it across half court.
You saw that other shot. Motlow State men's basketball team came back into the arena to look at this.
Oh, what a block by Gossam! And Gossam with the defense, no good. And great rebound by Brown. And she'll give it over to Monkhouse. That's Gossam's 3rd block in this game, Hunter.
Big body down low. 28
seconds. Yeah, 15 to go on the shot clock. 23 and counting to go on the clock. And Dallas Brown gets it on the wing. She'll drive in. Shot. No good. And that's out of bounds. Roane State will keep possession. 14.8 of the clock with a new shot clock. Hunter, they have to foul here if you're Walter State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coach Crago begging for a foul from his squad here as Monkhouse inbounds. And 14.8 of the clock and counting. 1-point game.
They're trying to foul her. She's running.
8.3 before Sarah Vujicic gets to the foul. And Rachel Lane. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sarah Vujicic gets the foul to the foul. And Rachel Lane is 4 for 4 so far tonight from the line. Not the person you want to send to the line, Hunter. 1 point game for Lady Raiders. Oh, she misses the first. So she makes the second, Hunter. It makes it a 1 possession game. Now, Walter State, if you're Walter State, are you looking for the open 3-pointer when you go down court, or are you just trying to score any points you can get?
Well, it's a 1 point game right here. If she makes this one, what she does, it's only a 2. I'm looking for a quick 2. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not trying to win it right here. I'm trying to go down low, get the points, maybe draw a foul, because then you go to the line.
You know, I have to say this is definitely the most exciting game we have called all weekend, and I'm so glad it's the last game we'll be able to call.
Absolutely. This has been one match. Actually, Roane State went to overtime, and it came down to the last second against Chattanooga State.
Yes, they did. Actually, I was
but granted, the points were not this high.
That was Cincha backup Gossam last night, making the winning free throws.
As you can hear the Lady Raiders chant behind us.
And Hunter, it's one of the most exciting times in basketball. 8.3 on the clock. Down by 2 in overtime for the championship. As we'll see Walter State inbound here. And she'll kick it to Vujicic. And Vujicic will be trapped up top.
Ooh.
Herndon drives in. No good. 2-point second. Oh, it's good to the buzzer. It's good.
Timeout with .1 on the clock. Guys in the truck, if you can run that back for us.
That
would be great.
Wow.
But, I mean,
.1 on the clock. Tied at 58. And Hunter,
here it is.
Let's see this right here. And Herndon went in with the drive and wasn't able to finish. It was blocked, actually. And then came up with the rebound off the bobble, and Gossam wasn't able to get back in time. And it dropped in right with .1 left. Now, Hunter, let's go ahead and be honest here. The Lady Raiders will not be able to get an inbound play here. As soon as the ball touches, the buzzer's going to go off. There's not enough time to get off a shot, so we're going double overtime.
We are. We have to. And I'm talking unless they do a Tom Brady from baseline to baseline to Nossum, and she just kind of just holds her hands up there and just.
Lets it ricochet in.
I mean, that's all you can do, right? That's all you can do.
And we'll see the inbound here from Monkhouse. And Monkhouse inbound, and that'll be the clock. No good anyway. Lane got it off late. And we're going to double overtime, Hunter. Wow! I think we can sit back down now.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are getting y'all's money worth tonight.
All right, so after 4 in an overtime, score is 58-58. Roane State coming back from a 9-point deficit at the half. And that's about what they did last night against Chattanooga State. They were able to come back for the after a halftime deficit to win the game by 1 in the first overtime. Today we'll see a double overtime game for Roane State, and they are the Cinderella story, the number 7 seed coming into this tournament.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. They've done a nice job to get here and to play the way they've been playing. So, as they just announced, there's 2 timeouts apiece. 2 timeouts apiece for Walter State and Roane State. They both get 2 timeouts in this double overtime.
And we'll have another jump ball as Walter State takes the floor. And you can see it, these Roane State Lady Raiders feeling very confident right now. They're excited to get this double overtime started. And I can't take anything from Walter State either. Cool and composed out there. And as we get ready for another jump ball. And that'll be won by Walter State. Fans calling for the foul behind us, but
JD, there's something that you got to keep in mind. Gossam's on the bench with 4 fouls.
That's right, and we are in double overtime. They may end up needing her. Underneath, Herndon wide open, but doesn't get it and gets a tip in. Herndon, that was a miscommunication on defense because she was all alone under the basket right there. And Monkhouse kicks down to Zeller. Zeller misses the flip in, and it looks like it'll stay Roane State possession.
We got a quick timeout. Monkhouse has to tie her shoe at half court. Man. Woo. I tell you what.
What a game, Hunter.
This is a great game, JD. Wow.
All right, so we'll see. Oh, stripped, but able to push it out to Dallas Brown. Dallas pushes over to Lane, and Zeller for deep.
That's tipped.
And that's blocked. Not the smartest shot there, Hunter. I think she forced that one.
Yeah, I think she did too.
Just under 4 to go here in the second overtime. Score is 60-58. Walter State leads by 2 after the opening basket by Herndon in double overtime. And Herndon taking her time, 7 on the shot clock. And shot, Monkhouse with D, no good. And Monkhouse brings it up court. Over to Zeller, and Zeller will slow it down, kick it back to Monkhouse. Monkhouse sends Lane the ball. Lane will dribble around the wing, gives it at Dallas Brown. Brown with some good handles there.
Wow. A moving.
And that was a moving screen on Amberly Zeller, and I think that's her last.
That's her
Yes,
foul.
that's her 5th foul. She'll go to the bench now. That'll hurt for Roane State here in double overtime, but Ashley Mason comes back on the court. Or Lindsay Mason, I'm sorry.
You're hearing everything from this Roane State fans behind us.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
So Amberly Zeller gone to the bench after picking up her final foul, and overthrown there from Herndon to Vujicic, and that's out of bounds. And as I was saying, Amberly Zeller has been a big factor for this Roane State team. Who do you go to now that she's out of the game?
Well, you got to go to Monkhouse. I think Monkhouse, or you go down low to Mays. Mays has done a great job getting the.
And Lane takes it in, but blocked from behind. Still just a 2-point lead for Walter State. 2:54 to go in double overtime. And Bush kicks it inside, but fouled. And Onisha Turner fouled while she goes up for that one from behind. And she'll go to the line for 2.
JD, I really didn't agree with that call right there. I think if you're Walter State, you got a 2-point lead. Just hold the ball, try to run out the clock, and then get the best shot as possible.
Yeah, you're right, Hunter. That definitely wasn't the best shot. She's kind of lucky she got fouled there. As she hits the first, makes it a 3-point lead for Walter State. And Cintra backup Gossam will check back in the game for Monet Mays.
You got to remember, JD, she has 4 fouls.
She's sitting on 4. One more, and they'll lose both their key cogs in this game so far. And Turner missed the second. That's a 3-point lead for Walter State. As Roane State takes possession, they both were chasing out of bounds. It came out of Curry's hands last. And Monkhouse to inbound. Lane and Dallas Brown in the backcourt. And Lane looking for a
5
pass.
seconds, 4 seconds to get across
Got to get across midcourt here, and she does, but Gossam can't hold on to the ball, and it'll go out of bounds. Tried for the Hail Mary there, and it just a little too much mustard on it.
Yeah, Monica Bowles is going to give her a piece of her mind right now because that was just not a good passes.
I think she needs to talk to them, settle them down a little bit, get them back into their game that they were playing,
there it is.
to get here.
There's the shot. She's getting on to Gossam.
So Roane State down by 3 with 2:26 to go here in second overtime. Sorry. Been a long game here today. If you're just now joining us, this is the NJCAA District 1 Region 7 Basketball Championships. We saw the Motlow State men win their championship earlier, and now Walter State and Roane State in double overtime to find out who's going to be the champion here. As we come out of timeout, it will be Walter State with possession. 61-58. They are on a slim 3-point lead here in double overtime. Herndon brings it across half court. And she kicks it. Thompson who kicks it. Vujicic gets a shot. Good shot from Vujicic. 5-point lead now for Walter State. And Brown kicks it up to Lane. Lane resets for her team here. Under 2 to go. Gossam not able to get the turnaround. And that'll be a jump ball. Should be Roane State possession. Yes, Roane State will take the ball. 63-58. 1:53 to go here in second overtime. And Monet Mays checks back in.
Sarah has 21 points, JD.
Sarah Vujicic has been a big contributor here for Walter State. And Mays passes it out to Dallas Brown. Brown kicks it out. Monkhouse from deep. Oh, bang!
Told you.
Bang! 63-61 now. 1:41 to go here in the second overtime. Wow.
That's a player you need to go to.
What a
I tried to tell you, JD, they should pay me to coach.
I guess I'm eating curl on that one, Hunter. And Vujicic gets a screen, and she'll go baseline, pass it back to Turner. Turner in for 2. It's a 4-point lead now for Walter State, 65-61, 1:18 on the clock. And Mason kicks out to Brown. Brown from deep. Bang! Another 3-pointer. It's a 1-point game.
JD.
Wow.
A Dallas Brown.
And that's her first 3-pointer, am I right?
Yes.
Got it when she needs it. We're under a minute now. 65-64. 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Do we see a triple overtime?
We very well may, Hunter. The way it's been going, I would not be
5
shocked.
seconds.
Amber Thompson looking for a shot. And she'll go up. No good. And that's a shot clock violation. The ball did not touch the rim on that layup. So Roane State has the ball with a 1-point deficit and 35 seconds on the clock. And Hunter and I are going to stand up just out of sheer excitement at the way this game has gone. And Amber Monkhouse gives the ball up. And it's a 4-on-5 if they recognize it. 22 seconds on the clock, 16 on the shot clock. And she'll kick it in.
Look.
Oh, Lane! Lane for 2. 16.8 on the clock. And we have a 66-65 lead. Roane State is winning, ladies and gentlemen. What a game here at the end. Wow.
Look, that's a Motlow. That's a Motlow
You're
team.
seeing the men's championship team go crazy over the game they're witnessing. Look at Monica Bowles in the huddle, Hunter. She is fired up.
Yeah, she has to be. There's no.
And it looks like Coach Kragel's checking the scores table about the time he has on the clock for this last possession, or what we assume will be the last possession. Remember, both teams are in the bonus, so Roane State cannot stand a foul here. On the flip side of that, Hunter, though, just a second here. Looks like they're about to take the court. Confusion at the scores table, though. It'll be 16.8 on the clock. Both teams will have to take the court. All right, Hunter. Now, if I'm Roane State, I'm looking at Jasmine Herndon making no foul shots so far this game, and I'm intentionally fouling her right when she touches the ball.
Are you?
I am personally, yes, because she hasn't proved she can make a foul shot yet in this game. And when the pressure's on like this, it's even harder to hit that shot.
Well, they pay me to coach, right? Oh, no, they haven't. But
that's true.
I'd get the ball into Sarah's hands.
And there's Sarah with it. No good. No good. And scramble for the ball, and it's a traveling violation. Roane State will have possession with 11.5 on the clock. The score is 66-65. And ladies and gentlemen, these Roane State fans behind us are going insane.
Right here, but look, check this out. They can press. If they do a full court press right here and get a steal, easy bucket for 2, you're up by 1, JD.
That's true, Hunter.
They haven't been doing a good job against the full court press all game.
No, they haven't. It's been a hard time getting around it.
They've been throwing the ball away.
You're right.
They've been 2 seconds away from a backcourt violation.
And we saw earlier in the second overtime where Gossam received the pass down low on the break, trying to get out of the trap, and it went way over her head and out of bounds. It was a turnover, and Walter State converted points out of that. So we'll see here what Roane State's strategy is coming out of this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 11.5 on the clock. We're in second overtime. The Cinderella team, Roane State, number 7 seed, leads the number 1 seed, Walter State, by 1.
Oh, man, this is going to be a good one.
And Lane gets the ball immediately fouled by Vujicic. And not sure if that's the one you want on the line there, Hunter.
JD, double overtime, 7th seed against number 1 seed. 7th seed has a 1-point lead and going to the line.
Yeah, I know this is a big moment here. And she hits the first. And she hits the first. That's a 2-point lead now. 10.2 on the clock. And she missed the second. And that'll be a foul.
No, I think he called a timeout. But how can you call a timeout?
She did not have possession of that ball.
She
you
has no
cannot
possession.
call a timeout.
You can't have a timeout.
That
They're
should
going
be
to
a
talk
jump
about
ball.
it. They're going to talk about it. They're
That
going to
should
talk about
definitely be
it.
a jump ball, Hunter.
They're going to talk about it.
Cannot call a timeout when you do not have clear possession of the ball.
Let's watch the replay right here, JD.
Let's see what happened on the rebound. And I don't know how they were able to get that as a timeout, Hunter, because she definitely did not have clear possession of that ball.
Absolutely not.
And I didn't see it in the replay. Again, I'm not being paid to referee, so my opinion bears no meaning on the actual outcome here. So we will see Walter State taking possession. They're down by 2 at the end of the game. Hunter, you said it a minute ago, and I'll say it now. Ball needs to be in Sarah Vujicic's hands.
You're right. I think you need to go to her and just let her get the shot. She has the hot hand today.
And inbounded by Hernan. Vujicic takes it, 7 seconds on the clock. And she'll drive inside, turn around. Oh, and she hits it. She hits it, it's tied up with 3.2 left. No team has a timeout left, so this will be triple overtime. Hunter.
I called it.
Hunter, when we came in this day, though, when we came in today to call these games, did you see a triple overtime on our schedule?
I didn't. I would have bet every dime I had that I would have not seen number 17 come in here and go triple overtime. Triple. Dakota's went 3 times now to get the winning coach's interview, and those always came back. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, I am sorry. We have had one heck of a game. Dakota, you're just now joining us, Dakota.
You know, this is something that I have personally never seen in a basketball game, especially with a women's basketball game in a championship match.
Triple overtime, number 7 seed versus number 1 seed.
The number 7 seed Roane State Lady Raiders just keep fighting their way back, getting the lead, and then Sarah Vujicic with that 2-point shot to tie the game up with 3 seconds left on the clock. This is definitely one of the best games I have personally seen.
Yeah, me and JD were over here talking, wondering what you're going to do if you're if you're Walter State. And I told them to get this ball in Sarah's hands, and that's exactly what they did. So I think they need to start paying me the big bucks to coach.
Very smart move right there for Walter State.
So another tip-off, and the tip-off goes to Roane State.
All right, thank you, Dakota, for joining us for a minute, giving your opinion. I know you've been running back and forth waiting for an interview and just hadn't been able to get it yet because the way these two squads have played. Dallas Brown going to stop top. And no good. Score still 67 all. 4:43 here in triple overtime. Hunter, this is probably one of the best games I've seen in a very long time, college or pros.
Yeah, this is the triple overtime. I don't think I'm going to sit down for this one.
I'm not sitting down for this one either. As Amber Herndon's dribbling top of the key, and she'll kick it over Turner. Turner gives it up to Curry, and Curry gives it to Vujicic, who thinks about a 3 but drives. And blocked by Dallas Brown. That's her 4th block. And to be her size, Hunter, would you expect her to have 4 blocks?
Yes. Yes, I do. The way she towers over everybody down low.
Oh, intercepted on that pass. Not sure what Lindsey Mason was seeing there, but Walter State will take over. Still a tie ball game. We're under 4 to go here in triple overtime.
Ooh, that was almost a reach-in foul right there.
Yeah, Lindsey Mason trying to help out back up Gossam, and she'll get the rebound after great defense there down low. And Monkhouse dribbling up court. And she'll get a screen from Mason. Mason's gonna kick it down low to Gossam. Gossam gonna go up, no good.
She hasn't been able to hit those
rebounded.
shots.
It's a jump ball. And that'll be Walter State possession on that jump ball.
She hasn't been able to hit those shots all game.
Yeah, she struggled mostly, it looks like, because she just hasn't been able to get in a rhythm. Every time she gets on the floor, she picks up a foul and has to go back to the bench to save herself for later in the game.
Well, she's sitting right now on 4 fouls, but Monica Bowles couldn't take another.
Yeah, couldn't risk this
quadruple overtime.
As Jasmine Herndon brings it across half court now. And Vujicic will think about it. She'll get a screen, go baseline, and takes it all away. 69-67, Walter State takes the lead. 2:55 here to go in triple overtime.
Get the ball down low to Gossam. She has to hit this.
Gossam, no good. It bounces in and out.
In and out. She hadn't been able to have luck down there. I don't know.
And Herndon brings it up court. And she'll dribble out and reset at the top of the key.
Roane State Lady Raiders are getting the shots that they were looking for with Gossam, but she's just not being able to connect.
And again, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you've been in and out of the game so many times. I mean, she just had way too much time on the bench so far tonight. And Vujicic will take it, and she'll get a screen. Drive, 3-pointer. Oh, and she's no good at the last end of the shot clock.
I was about to say, if she makes this.
Man, if she would have made that one, I probably would have cried. Just out of the sheer joy of seeing such an amazing shot.
She'll be playing every day in the WNBA somewhere if she made that one.
And Lindsey Mason kicks over to Lane. And Lane will think about it. She'll kick it out the top, back to Mason. And Mason's going to go and drive, and she'll go up. No good. And see whose possession that ball is.
Entering the Lady Senators, number 45.
And yes, be Walter State possession now.
Entering for Roane State, number 32, Monet Mays.
Monet Mays checking back in for Gossam. She'll go back to the bench. Score is 69-67 with 1:42 left to go here in triple overtime.
Yeah, the difference right there. Mays has been making the shots. Gossam has not. Granted, Gossam has 4 blocked shots on the game, but here they'll
and
go
inside to Forrest.
Test Mays.
And she'll miss.
As Mays gets the rebound.
And Monkhouse dribbling down court. And she'll give a baseline to Lane, and she'll be fouled. And Lane has been pretty good from the line so far today.
Yeah, she's hit 4.
Onisha Turner, her 5th and final foul. Entering the Lady Senators.
And that is Onisha Turner's 4th and final foul. She'll be out of the game now. We'll see Curry check in for her. And Esmond will check in as well for Diamond Forest.
She missed her first.
Missed the first, and she can pull it to 1 here. And she'll hit the second. 69-68, 1:16 left on the clock as Herndon brings it up court. Tip. And it looks like, yes, that'll be Roane State's ball. 52.5 on the clock. Roane State is down by 1. 69-68.
Entering the Lady Senators, number 15, Amber Tulsa.
you know, if I was Monica Bowles, I would keep the ball in Monkhouse's hands.
Monkhouse had a great night so far. She hit that big three-pointer earlier in double overtime. And Dallas looking, nothing. Monkhouse drives in, looks like she got blocked. And that'll be, yes, Walter State possession. As Thompson takes it up court. 25 seconds on the clock, only about 2 seconds between shot and game clock. They had to foul and waited till the ball got to Herndon. Herndon has not hit a foul shot this whole game so far.
So she's slow to go to the line because she does not like this position today.
Yeah, she has not been great from the line tonight. So she lines up for the first 20 seconds on the clock. And she hits the first.
That's a
first
big
free
one. throw
she's made all night.
That's a
Score
big
is now
one.
70-68. They lead by 2, 20 seconds on the clock.
She has to make this one to put the pressure on Roane State to make a three.
And she hits both. And Monica Bowles will call timeout. Let's talk it over their squad here. They're down by 3 with 20.7 left. I think at this point you got to look for Monkhouse. Period. No matter what's happening on the floor, Monkhouse has to have the ball on the perimeter.
Absolutely. Give it to Monkhouse. She's had the hot hands as of late. Then their three-point shooter, Lee Zeller's on the bench. She fouled out. But Monkhouse has 2 big threes. So, wow, JD.
It's been an insane game. It's been a pleasure to call this with you, Hunter.
Absolutely.
Most fun I've had all weekend by far.
Well, good thing it's on the last day and not the first.
Exactly. We did have that overtime game on the first day that I called that wore me out too. This one's triple overtime though. You don't run into these situations very often. And here we go, 20 seconds on the clock. One last possession here for Roane State. Monkhouse takes the ball, kicks over to Dallas Brown. Brown drives and looking for the foul, doesn't get it and misses. And that'll be an intentional foul there from Mason.
I think it's over, JD.
Unfortunately, after that one, I think it may be over. If she hits one here, it's a 2-possession game, 12.5 seconds on the clock. You don't really have enough time to catch up at this point. And we'll see Herndon back on the line. Now, she missed every one of them up to her last trip to the line and hit both. So we'll see how she does here. Hits the first.
Made it a 2-possession game, JD.
It's a 4-point game now for Walter State.
I think we're done.
Yeah,
I think we're done in triple.
Right. Now, granted, we've seen some crazier things in basketball, but a lot of things have to go right for this Roane State Lady Raider squad. And there's the miss, and the clock starts. 12 seconds going.
You want a 3 and a foul right here.
4-point game. 3 from Monkhouse. Oh, and she's good. She is good from way outside. And a 1-point game now. 5 seconds on the clock. And my broadcast partner here, his mouth is still hanging slack after that shot. Wow.
My word! That's a big shot, James.
He says all calm after he has to pull the mic away. And look at this again.
She's 5 foot behind the mark.
That's a Steph Curry 3, Hunter.
That's an NBA 3.5. And it was nothing but net.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bank's closed.
And she didn't even take a lot of time to line that up. She just stopped and popped. It was a natural feel for her. And we'll see them taking the court again right here at the end of triple overtime. Now, they almost have to foul right away. No team has a timeout here. So this will be probably one of the last plays of the game as Amber Herndon inbounds and Thompson gets fouled. 2.8 on the clock now.
Hopefully we can see when that foul is being made and clock.
Subtly 2.8 on the clock for Amber.
I don't know if that clock is right. I think it's like 3.4, maybe. Maybe it's 3.4. Yeah, okay, there we go, 3.3. That's what I thought.
All right, so we'll have Amber Mason, or I'm sorry, oh, goodness gracious, been a long game. Amber Thompson at the line for 2. Score is 72-71. We have 3.3 on the clock. Walter State in the lead. And she hits the first.
Still a 1-point game. If you're Walter State, you need her to make this.
Yeah, you need to make this one to make it a 3-point lead and try to keep it out of stretch.
But do you miss on purpose right here,
so
JD?
The clock starts. You got a point, and she hits a second.
Okay, she hits it.
So 3-point lead, rolling inbound here, and Lane's going to pick it up, run across court. 1-0, clock's gone. No good. No good on the last second buzzer beater crossing half court.
Look at Coach. Look at Coach.
And
look at Coach David over there.
And what a game here.
He's wore slap out.
What an effort from both teams here. Roane State Lady Raiders, they were the number 7 seed.
I mean, number 7 seed.
Number 7 seed, and came in and knocked off the number 3 and the number 2 seed on the way to this finals game.
You cannot bash Roane State at all.
So once again, that final score, Walter State will win the TCCAA District 1 Region 7 championship. They will move on to the NJCAA National Tournament. What a game, Hunter. Triple overtime.
This has been a great game. The ladies in red have nothing, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from that Cinderella squad at Roane State.
Absolutely not.
They played a fantastic game from whistle to whistle there in the game.
I think after this trophy presentation, we're going to try to get some interviews. As Coach David Kregel just told their team that they're going to the national tournament. So that was a great job by both Roane State and Walter State. It's a 3-point game in triple overtime. I'm Hunter Talley alongside JD Shoemate. We're going to stick around a little bit for the trophy presentation.
And a lot of emotion over there on that Roane State bench. They're really disappointed, but they shouldn't feel bad, Hunter. They had a great run here in this tournament and a great game here in this finals.
Absolutely. So I'm going to turn it over to our announcer here at Chattanooga State and let him present the awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time if you'll turn your attention to center court, the presenters of the trophies include from left to right, Mr. Bobby Hudson, the NJCAA Men's Region 7 Director, Dr. Foster Chasen, Commissioner of the TCCAA, Dr. Rebecca Ashford, President of Chattanooga State, and Dr. Chris Whaley, President of Roane State. The first award, your 2018 Women's Tennessee Community College Athletic Association Region 7 Tournament Most Valuable Player from Walter State, number 32, Sarah Hutchins. Once again, sports fans, I will remind you this tournament represents the Tennessee Community College Athletic Association Conference Tournament, as well as the National Junior College Athletic Association Region 7 Tournament. At this time, the women's runners-up, the Roane State Lady Raiders. now the presentation of your 2018 Tennessee Community College Athletic Association Conference Tournament and NJCAA Region 7 Tournament and regular season champions, the Walter State Lady Senators. Basketball fans, the Lady Senators will advance to the NJCAA National Tournament held March 19th through 24th at Rip Griffin Center in Lubbock, Texas. You can find out more information, follow live stream games, all at njcaa.org. Once again, that's njcaa.org. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again on behalf of Chattanooga State Community College.
Congratulations both to Walter State and Roane State as the trophies were just presented. And MVP, none other than
Sarah Vujicic. I mean, could you see anybody else winning that after the tournament she had?
Absolutely not. She's knocked down so many threes, big threes, too,
All right,
to move their team ahead. So I believe we're going to kick it over to Dakota, who's talking to David Regal, the winning coach. Dakota, what you got over there?
Here with the Walter State Lady Senators head coach David Craigle. Coach Craigle, how are you doing tonight after that amazing win?
I'm extremely tired. I feel like I played. It was just, Roane State played as well as they can play, and our kids played hard. It's just nobody should lose this ball game, and both teams should be going to the national tournament. I mean, it's two teams that played extremely well, and hey, we're lucky to end up on top after 3 overtimes.
Yes, you are number 1 seed. You face off against the number 7 seed who took down Jackson, Southwest, and Chattanooga State. You went into overtime 3 times. All 3 times, Roane State battling back to tie it up. What did you tell your ladies to keep them under composure?
Well, we were out playing. They were trying to put everything on Sarah, and we had to have other people step up and do some things. We got other people to rebound and do some stuff like that, and that's what happened. But we ran some plays to Sarah, and she got some shots. But hey, I'm just lucky to win, and hey, we get to move on. And I told them before the ball game, I'd take a 1-point win every day. It was close.
It's definitely an amazing game to watch. You guys are Tennessee Community College Athletic Association District 1 Region 7 champions. You'll move on to the National Junior College Athletic Association National Tournament in 2 weeks. How does that make you feel, and what is your team going to do to prepare for that?
I'm ready to take a couple days off, and then we'll get back at it. But I would like to say something to you guys. We've watched your video and all that. You guys have done a great job here for this tournament. You have done an outstanding job. You all did a really good job.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again on your guys' win, and good luck in the national tournament.
Thank you.
So to end the Cinderella story, the Walter State Lady Senators come out with a win by a 2-point lead. They will go on to the National Junior College Athletic Association National Tournament in 2 weeks. Back to you guys at the announce table.
Thanks, Dakota. I know you didn't have the scoreboard up, but it was actually a 3-point lead. It was 71-74 Walter State.
And congratulations one more time to the District 1 Region 7 champions, the Walter State Lady Senators, and their MVP, Sarah Vujicic, who had just an incredible tournament. All right, so thank you everybody for joining us this weekend. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast of the games. One last time, I'm JD Shoemate.
I'm Hunter Talley.
And we hope to see you guys next year.
Adios.